Hi friends, so we are reading Happy Birthday to You today because we're going to do an activity where you decorate a birthday cake in Wixie and write your birthday, and then we're going to graph them a little bit later. I have Mr. Blue Bunny with me today. I don't think he'll have to be down here. He'll be in my lap. He can still see, it's fine. All right, so happy birthday to you. Now, sometimes Dr. Seuss books get me a little tongue-tied, but it'll be okay. I wish we could do what they do in True. They sure know how to say happy birthday to you. In True, every year on the day you were born, they start bright and early in the morn. When the birthday honker hikes high up Mount Zorn and lets loose a big blast on the big birthday horn, and the voice of the horn calls out loud as it plays, "Wake up, for today is your day of all days." Then the moment the horn's happy honk honk is heard, comes a fluttering flap flap, and then comes the bird, the great birthday bird. And as far as I know, True is the only place birthday birds grow. This bird has a brain. He's the most beautifully brained, with the brainiest bird brain that has ever been trained. He was trained by the most splendid club in this nation, the True Happy Birthday Association. And whether your name is Pete, Polly, or Paul, when your birthday comes around, he is in charge of it all. I'm already getting tongue-tied and we're on page 2. Whether your name is Nate, Nellie, or Ned, he knows your address and he heads for your bed. You hear a soft swoosh in the brightening sky. You are not all awake, but you open one eye. Then over the housetops and the trees of True, you see that bird coming to you, just to you. The bird pops right in. You are up on your feet. You jump to the window. You meet and you greet with the secret True birthday high sign and shake that only good people with birthdays may make. You do it just so with each finger and toe. When the bird says, "Come on, brush your teeth and let's go." It is your day of all days. It is the best of the best. So don't waste a minute. Hop to it. Get dressed. And 5 minutes later, you're having a snack on your way out of town on a smorgasbord's back. Today, laughs the bird, eat whatever you want. Today, no one tells you you can't or you shan't. Some of these words they're silly words. They're not real words, so it's hard to read them. No one tells you you can't or you shan't. And today you don't have to be tidy or neat. If you wish, you may eat with both hands and both feet. So get in there and munch. Have a big muncharoo. Today is your birthday. Today you are you. There we go. Some of the words, there was 2 words in here that weren't real words, and I didn't know how to say them. So we just said real words instead. If we didn't have birthdays, you wouldn't be you. If you'd never been born, well, then what would you do? If you'd never been born, then what would you be? You might be a fish or a toad in a tree. You might be a doorknob or 3 baked potatoes. You might be a bag full of hard green tomatoes. Or worse than all that, what you might be a wasn't. A wasn't has no fun at all. No, he doesn't. A wasn't just isn't. He isn't present. But you are you, and now that isn't that pleasant. So we'll go to the top of the topest blue space, the official True birthday sounding off place. Come on, open your mouth and sound off the sky. Shout at the top of your voice, "I am I, me, I am I," and I may not know why, but I know that I like it. 3 cheers, I am I. Way up there. And now on this day of all days in True, the association has built just for you a railway with very particular boats that are pulled through the air by funicular goats. These goats never slip, never trip, never bungle. They take us down fast to the birthday flower jungle. The best sniffing flowers that anyone grows have grown to be sniffed by your own private nose. What if we really did all of this for birthdays? That would be awesome. They smell like licorice and cheese and send 40 hoobubs up the trees to snip with snippers, nip with nippers, clip and clop with clapping clippers, nip and snip with clipping cloppers, snip and snop with snipping snoppers. All for you, the hoobubs clip. Happy birthday, Nop and Nip. That was a hard one. The flowers are very pretty, though. Then pile on the wondrous smelling stacks on 50 hippoheimers' backs. They take those flowers all home for you. You can keep the hippoheimers too. Wow, this is done. I've got a hunch. It's time to eat our birthday lunch. I always have tacos on my birthday. For birthday luncheons, as a rule, we serve hot dogs rolled on a spool. So stuff and stuff until you've had enough. It's a very long sausage. Now, of course, we're all mustard, so one of the rules is to wash it all off in the mustard off pools, which are very fine warm water mountaintop tubs, which were built just for this by the mustard off clubs. I would be really grossed out if I got mustard all over me. I don't know about you. Then out of the water, sing loud while you dry. Sing loud, I am lucky. Sing loud, I am I. If you've never been born, then you might be an isn't. And an isn't has no fun at all. No, he disn't. He never has birthdays, and that isn't pleasant. You have to be born or you don't get a present. A present, aha. Now, what kind shall I give? Why, the kind you'll remember as long as you live. They're drying off. Would you like a fine pet? Well, that's just what you'll get. I'll get you the fanciest pet ever yet. As you see, we have here in the heart of our nation the official Katrue birthday pet reservation. From the east of the eastest to the west of the westest, they search the whole world just to bring you the bestest. They come in all sizes, medium, small, medium, and tall. If you wish, you will find the tallest of them all. To find who's the tallest, we start with the smallest. We'll start with the smallest, then what do? We line them all up, back to back, 2 by 2. Taller and taller, then when we are through, we finally find the one who's taller than who. But you have to be smart and keep watching their feet, because sometimes they stand on their tippy toes and cheat. Can you see any of them cheating? And so from the smaller, we stack them up taller and taller and taller and taller and taller. And now, here's the one who is taller than aller. He is yours. He's all yours. He's the very top tallest. And I know you'll enjoy him, the tallest of allest. I'll have him shipped home to you, Birthday Express. That cost quite a lot, but I couldn't care less. Today is your birthday. You are you. So what if it cost me $1,000 or $2,000? Would you want one of those pets? I don't know how I'd feel about that. I don't think he'd fit in my car or my house. Today's your birthday. You'll get what you wish. You might also like a nice time telling fish. I'll send a diver gets, and I'll send diver gets deep under the sea in their undersea kits. In all the wide world, there are no better pets than time telling fish that the gets and gets. But speaking of time, my goodness gracious alive, that time-telling fish says it's 4:45. I had no idea I was getting so late. We have to get going. We have a big date. Time-telling fish. Oh, he's got that's a very large fish. He kind of reminds me of the Grinch with his fingers like that. And fish don't have fingers. And so, as the sunset burns red in the west, comes the night of the day of the best, the night of all nights in Katrue. So according to the rule, here's what we usually do, is saddle up 2 hooded klopfers named Alice and gallop like mad to the birthday palace. Your big birthday soon starts to begin in the finest palace you've ever been in. Now this birthday palace, as soon you will see, has exactly 9,403 rooms to play games in, 12 halls for brass bands, not counting the 53 hamburger stands. And besides all of that, there are 65 rooms, just for keeping the sweeping up afterwards brooms. Because after your party, as well as you may guess, it takes 20 days to sweep up the mess. That's a long time to clean up after a party. I would not want to work there. First, we're greeted by drummers who drum as they come, and the next come to the strummers who strum as they come, and the drummers who drum and the strummers who strum are followed by the zummers who come as they zum. Just look at those zummers. They're sort of like plumbers. They come along humming with heads in their plumbing. And that makes the music that zummers call zumming. And all of this beautiful zumming and humming and all of the plumbing and strumming and drumming and coming and all is for you. Look! Dr. Daring singing herrings. Daring singing spelling herrings. See what Daring's herrings do. They sing and spell all of it for you. It says, happy birthday, you. Oh, happy birthday to you. The two's like a little tiny right there. And here comes your cake, cooked by Snookers and Snookers, the official Ka-True Happy Birthday cake cookers. And Snookers, I'm happy to say, are the only cake cookers who cook cakes today. Made of guaranteed, certified, strictly grade A peppermint cucumber sausage paste butter. That does not sound appetizing to me. Would you want that for your birthday cake? And the world's finest cake slicers, dutter and dutter and dutter and dutter with hatchets aflutter. High up on the poop deck, stand ready to cut her. We're almost there. Today you are you, and that is truer than true. There is no one alive who is youer than you. Shout loud, I am lucky to be what I am. Thank goodness I am not just a clam or a ham, or a dusty old jar of sour gooseberry jam. I am what I am, and that's a great thing to be. If I say so myself, happy birthday to me. Now by horseback and birdback and heiferback too, come your friends, all of your friends from all over Ka-True. And the birthday palace heats up with hot friends, and your party goes on and on till it ends. When it ends, you're much happier, richer, and fatter, and the bird flies you home on a very soft platter. He's flying home after his big birthday day. So that's what the birthday bird does in Ka-True, and I wish I could do all of these great things for you. That book was very fun to read. I struggled a little bit, but that's okay. So like I said at the beginning, you're gonna go to It's Learning and you're gonna do the birthday cake Wixie. You can decorate it however you want. Just make sure your name's on it somewhere. And if you want to put your birthday on there, you can. If not, I have it written down. That's fine too. I'm excited to see how you guys decorate your cakes.